faces. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spread Book Joy. Today, I'm going to be playing some games with some lovely people who've come along to join me for it. So I'm going to be playing a bookish version of Blankety Blank in the UK. I found out it's called the match game in the US, so the Americans have told me. So this is where we have a panel of on the actual show, you have a panel of celebrities and a contestant. And so I have a panel of booktubers and a booktuber contestant. So I'll introduce everybody. So our contestant is Charlie. Lovely Charlie. Give us a wave, Charlie. Hello. Charlie is her lovely channel, Charlie Brooke Reads. You can go and check that out. She does lots of lovely stuff on the Women's Prize, which is coming up. It's just started all your plod along stuff, hasn't it? And she does that with Gemma, who is here, Gemma from Gemma Books, and they run the plod alongs and they're great fun. And so Charlie's going to be the contestant, Gemma's a panelist, Gareth, hi Gareth, from Book Songs and Other Magic is also a panelist, and we have Katie Lumsden from Books and Things as well is another panelist. So on the actual game show, if you've never seen it before, we get a panel of celebrities and a contestant, and the contestants are all shown a quote with a word or a phrase missing, and in the place of that it says blank. So I'll have this quote and it will say something blank. I'll give you an example in a moment. And then they have about a minute to think of what could go in that blank space. And then when the minute is up, we ask the contestant what they think it is, and if any of the panel match them, then they get points. We're going to be doing this with quotes from books to make it more bookish, so we've called it a bookety book rather than blankety blank. And it could be a quote from a book, or it could be something an author has said. So it should be quite fun. I like to start off, because I've done this once before, and if you've not seen it before, I'll link the video we did before, which was lots of fun just before Christmas. I'll link that in the description box below. But we started off with asking if you have a favourite Blankety Blank host, and Charlie, you did this before, and you said Bradley Walsh, I think, wasn't it? Who was it you said? Lily Savage.
I literally can't remember who I said. I don't know if I said Les Dawson or Bradley Walsh. It could have been either. It could have been all of them. I don't know.
Well, I mean, my favourite is probably Les Dawson. I mean, I'm quite old enough for that one. I don't quite remember Wogan. Not quite as old as that, but doing it because he used to do it with that weird microphone in the 70s. Gareth, did you have a favourite?
Yeah, I do really like Lily Savage, but I'd go with Les Dawson as well. I think Les Dawson is really good at rolling his eyes and doing that, like, oh, this question's stupid and all that. And I think he's best one for that. And obviously that's all those questions were really like innuendo, weren't they? So
yes, lots of innuendo going on. I mean, imagine. Gemma, did you have a favourite?
Not really. I do vaguely remember this being on when I was a kid, but I think I was a bit too young to even know who these people were.
Well, you know what? Well, what shocks me is it's still on. It's still on TV. Yeah, it's still on. He was running it like last year or something. Like
no, he wasn't.
Yes, I was shocked to learn that it was still running. Yeah, so there you go.
Well, no, I don't.
You don't. And Katie, you didn't watch it either, did you?
I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen Blankety Blank. I have only seen Bookety Book on Booktube.
Yeah, good fun.
The only show that you should be watching.
Exactly.
Thanks. So so I just thought I'd ask for a bit of fun. If you've never seen it, Les Dawson is hilarious. So is Lily Savage, but it was a very 70s, 80s, very kind of camp kind of show, really. Okay, so we had a little warm up, and as I was saying earlier, there are some game rules which we've been through, but I'll go through for anyone watching. The game rules are, when we show the quote, there's no calling out. I will be very strict on that. I'll be penalising people. It won't be that bad. No calling out. Points will be awarded for answers that match the contestants. Points will be added for humorous answers. Bonus points if the contestant can name the book, author, or the person who said the quote. They might choose a panelist to help them. So once we've gone through everyone's suggestions, I'll tell you the full quote, and if you want to have a guess at who it might have been, then you can ask a panelist to help you if you think they might know it. So we had a little run through earlier on And this was just as an example of what it looked like. A room without blank is like a body without a soul. And that was a quote from Cicero, a room without books, which Charlie got, didn't you? Yes, yes. And Katie matched up, so that would have been a point. But I'm going to start from scratch because I'm mean.
Okay, we'll get 0 points now.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure it will work. All right. Are we ready? I'm going to show you your first quote. And it is, this is quite a long one. It's a nice one. In fact, the mere act of opening the box will determine the state of the cat. Although, in this case, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and blank. And it could be a phrase or a word. It doesn't have to be a single word. There are 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and blank. On this show, there would be annoying music. That's why I'm humming away.
I really don't know.
This is hard.
Yeah.
The mere state of opening the box will determine the state of the cat, although in this case, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and blank. Obviously, it's a reference to Schrodinger's cat, but it's a humorous one. So,
Well, I haven't. Oh, no.
So give me a shout when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Are you ready, Gemma? Or are you like not sure yet?
Yeah, no, I've put something down. I'm just very sure it's not correct.
It was anything.
As well as we sort of said earlier, the aim is not to necessarily be like get the correct quote. Obviously, it is to match Charlie to get points, but also you get points for humour. So it doesn't have to match Charlie to get points. You see, so right, okay. Charlie, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and...
I nearly said decapitated, but I didn't. So instead, I have gone for asleep.
Oh, cute. All right, I'm going to go down.
I'm hoping.
Right, Gareth, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and... Is that invisible or visible? Have we cut off?
Invisible.
Invisible, good. Okay, and Gemma, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and hairy. That's a good one. I like it. Okay, so far no matches, but pretty good. I'm going to have to give a point for the hairy. That did make me laugh out loud. Okay, Katie, there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and undead.
Oh,
Zombie cat. That would be so
really
cool.
right.
Yeah. Zombie cat. Yeah.
I like it. None matching, but I think I'm definitely going to give a mark for hairy because that did make me tickle. Like I said, okay, I'm going to give you the full quote, and then Charlie, you can have a guess at who might have said it or who it might be by or whatever. In fact, the mere act of opening the box will determine the state of the cat, although in this case there were 3 determinate states the cat could be in: alive, dead, and bloody furious.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Any ideas?
What? Who wrote it?
Mm.
And it's a cat quote.
Mm.
What kind of authors liked cats?
Well, this author is famous for liking cats, though you might not know that, but lots of cats.
Cat-loving authors. Gem's got a dog, so I won't ask her.
Who's Gareth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In
And
that
a
case,
cat.
I can give you some more clues.
the golden so I don't want
I'm going to give you. I can give you more clues.
Can we take a guess as well if Charlie?
Gareth, I'm going to ask you. You're going to be the person I
Oh.
ask.
Okay, right. I think it might. Can I take a guess just because of the humour? Terry Pratchett.
Completely correct. Yes, it is. Terry Pratchett. Well done. Yes.
I'm so glad I asked you.
Yeah. It is Terry Pratchett, and it is from Lords and Ladies, which is one of his witches books in the Discworld. Yeah, he loves cats, Terry Pratchett, so you get a lot of cat stuff in the Discworld, which is really good. All right, now then. So how many points have we got so far? You've got 1 for Harry, 1 for Terry Pratchett, 2 points. Ooh, doing quite well. Doing well, 2 points. All right, next quote. Let's give it a try. Blank is the thief of time. Blank is the thief of time. Tricky. Blank is the thief of time. I think the shorter ones could be trickier sometimes.
I really want to be funny, but I want to make a stab at it as well.
Oh,
Sorry?
that's very valid.
Go on, carry on.
Okay. I'm going to try and be... I don't know what I said. Okay.
And if anyone is watching and you want to play along by putting your answers in the comments, please do. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I think we can all relate to my one.
Blank is the thief of time.
I don't know.
Think about what steals your time, I suppose.
Emily.
That's what
Emily. Last time we had, what was it? It said, blank, the sure sign of an insane mind, which is a Terry Pratchett quote. But Emily, the sure sign of an insane mind.
Oh yeah, I love you.
Only your sibling can get away with such things. Siblings
I
are,
didn't want that to be clear.
no, she did take it well, bless her. Okay, are we ready? Okay, contestant Charlie.
I haven't gone. I haven't done a silly thing. I'm trying to get points here. I'm trying to match with people. I'm trying to be a little bit safe, and I've gone for boredom is the thief of time.
Ooh. That's quite good, actually. Boredom is the thief of time. I like it. Okay, I'm going to go from the bottom up this time. Right, Katie, what have you got?
I've gone for sleep is the thief of time.
Sleep. I wonder if I can link sleep and boredom.
Relate to that.
They're close enough.
I don't know what sleep is, so you know. Never good answer.
He hasn't slept in years. Yes. Okay, Gemma, what have you got?
I feel like I've gone the other way to the other two, and I've put work.
Yeah.
Right then, Gareth, what have you got?
That's so true.
I obviously can't give you my thoughts on it, but I would have put BookTube or YouTube or or something like that. The thief of time. Absolute time. Okay, so I haven't got anything matching.
Nothing matches.
Nothing matches, so no points for matching. Nothing made me laugh out loud immediately because I think they all make sense. they're not funny, they just make sense.
Can't I get a point for Emily?
Oh, Emily did make me laugh, so that is a point. So we've got 3 points now. That's good. So that did make me laugh.
Say Emily every time, Charlie. Just say Emily every time.
Say Emily every single time.
Don't be telling me off in the comments.
Oh, bless her. All right. So the actual quote is, procrastination is the thief of time. Procrastination is the thief of time. And actually, I did think what I would do for these ones is write down, if it's a shortened, if I've shortened it for this, I'll give you the full quote, which was, it's not much longer, it's only 2 more words. But procrastination is the thief of time. Collar him, like collar him. There we go. Any ideas? And if you want to ask a couple of yes or no questions, Charlie, you can. But
so, is it by somebody that's like religious? Because you said it's a collar thing, so that makes me think. Was it from a time or a thing that they're religious people?
From a time, might have been quite
Old
from
time.
Yeah, it's old. I'll tell you, it's a classic.
In that case, if it's for a classic, can I ask a panelist? Katie, I love you. Pulling my old Katie card in.
I don't know if I know it though, because I didn't guess what it was. I have heard the quote. It is, I think it's by an author that I like, but I don't know which of the authors that I like it's from. It might be Charles Dickens, but I'm not certain about that. So I don't know how much of help I am.
I think
it does sound quite old school phrasing.
I think you're being quite
helpful. No one now would talk about like collaring someone, like to take them by the neck.
So are you going to take Katie's
Yes, always. Katie is the booktube queen.
And are you going to what are you going to go with? Who are you going to go with? As in like author?
Well, she said Charles Dickens. I believe Charles Dickens.
And that would be correct. I will give you the point. It was Charles Dickens. Yes. Well done, Katie.
I feel like I can continue to hold my head up as a
yes, you can.
Yay! I'm so pleased you're here with us to try and help me get points, as well as because I love you.
But it also means you had 2 out of 2 as a panel, which is good.
The panel has done really well,
Yeah.
really well.
Top tier panel.
And it's from David Copperfield, apparently. And the thing that the reason I put it in as well because it caught my eye because Thief of Time is the title of a Terry Pratchett book. So I wondered if he got it from Dickens because
maybe
a lot of inspiration from things. So there you go. Right now we have. You can never get a blank large enough or a blank long enough to suit me.
Hey, there it is.
Gemma, you can never get a blank large enough. It's a family-friendly channel, Gemma. Mind your right. Okay. You can never get a blank large enough or a blank long enough to suit me. I mean, this is, to be fair, the Blankety Blank, and actually finding any book quotes to put in a blank, you ended up with some innuendo. It was continuous.
Does it have to be the same blank in both or a different?
No, you can do different blanks.
Is it supposed to be the same one?
Actually, I will let you know it's not.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I don't know what to do. It's so hard to resist my instincts.
This is hard for you, I know.
Never get a
blank large enough, or long enough, or blank long enough to suit me.
And then to try and make them both make sense. That's the thing where I struggle. I can do something to be long enough or large enough, but will it be the same, like making sense? That's the issue.
I think Gemma's losing it. But... okay.
Oh, wait there. I still need some time.
No worries. No worries. I don't want to rush. Yeah. I can just imagine Les Dawson's face at the moment.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I am just gonna do
Right, contestant ready?
Yeah. I'm not entirely happy with my answers, but it's a true answer. That's all I can.
I salute you for not for trying to think of something that you wouldn't automatically think of, Charlie. Okay. All right. Is everyone else ready? Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I won't get any matches though because I couldn't think of anything to get matches. So I haven't, but it's not, and I haven't been. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I've done a bed for both because I'm extremely tall. I'm extremely tall. Me and my husband are very long and we're very large, and it's extremely hard to find beds to fit and suit us.
Yes, nicely done. Okay. You can never get a bed large enough or a bed long enough to suit me. Good. Okay. Gareth, what have you got?
I've gone on brand.
Okay.
Can never get a biscuit large enough or a sandwich long enough.
Yummy. That answer if I could.
That's good. I like that. That is on brand. Biscuit, sandwich, very good.
Biscuits and
Right.
sandwiches are top tier.
Gemma, what have you got?
I've gone for a roll large enough or a sausage long enough.
I didn't nearly say sausage. Sausage was what I nearly said.
There we go. Well done. But we've got no matching. But they're all making me laugh actually. So they're all pretty good. Okay, Katie, what have you got?
My one is very boring. It's not matching and it's not funny because I know the quote. So I don't know what it actually is, I'm afraid. So you can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me.
And that is correct.
And you know the quote.
I do. I literally have a card on like a printout, designed up version of this quote on my bookshelves.
Awesome.
I was going to say, you do get this on tote bags. I've seen it on cards. I've seen it on things. So it's quite a well-known quote. But I'm going to give you. I am going to give you a mark for getting that completely correct. I mean, I wasn't going to do that, but I think that is worth
the aim of the game. But
this is definitely worth a mark. And I'm going to give you a mark for the funny ones because they made me laugh. So I'm just going to give you. You've got loads of marks now, actually, Charlie. You're beating Charlie 8, who was our last contestant already. You've got 8 marks. Okay, so you can either get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. And Charlie, who do you think said it? And you've got someone who can help you on the panel.
I'm going to ask. She's got it right there. She knows it. I've got to ask her.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure it's C.S. Lewis. I mean, I can turn around to my bookshelves and check. But
you are 100% correct. It is C.S. Lewis. Well done. Yes, and quite right. Never get a cup of tea large as a completely. All right. Doing really well. Doing very, very well. All right, then. Looks like. I like this quote. Every morning,
I don't know what to do.
I jump out of bed and step on a blank. Every morning, I jump out of bed and I step on a blank.
No, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it.
I have to salute all of you as well, though, because my mind is blank when these things come up. So
my immediate, I can't even say anything. I'll say in a minute. Like, I need to actually think of a serious one. I think.
Piece of Lego.
Yeah, probably.
Lego.
Probably.
Plug.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. What to step on.
Oh. Contestant is still writing, I think.
Yeah, I've got mine written. Which is not what I said.
My mind's gone blank. I haven't written anything yet.
Oh,
can I add my initial? No, wait. Sorry.
I'll give you some time because it is tricky to think of these things. And if anyone watching doesn't watch Blankety Blank and wonders why we're doing that, it's because literally that's what they play during the bit. We're not completely mad. I mean, they've got the worst. I wanted to play the actual thing, but then someone said, "Oh, you'll get a copyright strike." I was like, "You're quite right."
Yeah.
I probably would. But they have the worst theme tune ever because it's just they say the words to everything just in that tune. So when they have their final game, the super match game, so the song is Blankety Blank, Blankety Blank, Blankety Blank, and it just goes on like that. And then the super match game song is super match game, super match game,
super match game. But there's Jack. There's a song by Girls Aloud that I was trying to remember what it was. I was nearly going to look it up. But it every time it comes on, it makes me think of Super Match Games. It's the same. Well, it's not the same tune, but it really reminds me of it. So whenever it's on,
you'll have Blankety Blank. When you think of it, you'll have to send.
It's like a.
Oh, I know the one you mean. Promises made.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You're never not going to hear.
Every time you think of it now, you think of Blankety Blank.
Oh, it will. All right. Okay.
Super Match Game.
Right then. Let me know when we're ready.
I didn't mean to do a thumbs down. That's a bit brutal.
That is a bit brutal. Right.
We balance it out.
Okay, right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Every morning, I jump out of bed and step on a.
Most like this is just like I've gone for a boring answer because I wanted to win a point. Obviously,
Okay.
I've gone for a step on a sock because everyone has the occasional sock on their bed.
Occasional sock on the
Maybe
floor.
anything on the floor that you're going to accidentally tread on. It could be a sock.
Oh, yes, could be. This is a sensible answer.
Yes,
But-
it is a sensible answer.
Let's see
I
if
don't
other
think
people-
anything would be sensible.
All right. I think I'm
You
going
know, I'm
to
treading on books. That's my concern.
every morning. I jump out of bed and step on a. What have you got, Katie?
I have a pile of books.
Ah,
Oh,
books.
That's good.
Step on
That's
a pile of
good.
books.
Sometimes that happens,
Yeah.
But it's very
Oh.
concerning because you could hurt yourself and the books. That's a
It's
very
true.
big
It's true.
danger
It's
to
true.
me.
Yeah, you've got to be careful of your
Sad
books.
story.
I'm concerned for you.
And the books.
Yeah, and the books. Yeah, exactly.
All right, Gemma. Every morning, I jump out of bed and step on a.
Here we
I
go.
wrote this before Gareth said it, but a piece of Lego.
Lego.
That's
you
like
do.
actual life. Like, don't
You
laugh.
probably
It's like actual life.
I'm past the Lego days. That did used to happen, trust me.
Okay, now, Gareth. Every morning, I jump out of bed and step on a.
Yeah, sorry, I said it. I didn't realize I was calling out because I didn't think. Anyway, I wrote. I jump out of bed and step on a regret.
Oh, that's clever.
Deep.
That's
Step on
clever.
regret. I like that. That's gonna. Yeah. So I've got a mark for that. Correct. Maybe laugh. It's every morning. I jump out of bed and step on a landmine. Do you want the full quote?
Yes.
Is that a quote?
That's a good quote. Oh.
Bit of a shocking one, isn't it? Every morning, I jump out of bed and step on a landmine. The landmine is me. After the explosion, I spend the rest of the day putting the pieces together.
Oh.
Because we're going to landmines, and landmines are war, and war is brutal. There is only one contestant that I can get me to help answer. I know you're pulling a face, Jen, but tough titties. I want you to help me because it's brutal. It's war. You've got to help me.
Yeah, but it's not war because it's
It's a
about,
metaphorical landmine.
Turmoil.
metaphorical landmine. It's nothing to do with war.
No, I know, but I'm asking for help.
You've asked the
I'll
wrong
give you
person.
I'll give you some clues if you like.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a mid
Is it
20th
contemporary
century
author?
writer.
Sorry.
20th century.
Mid 20th century
Oh.
writer, and sci-fi.
Oh, so you should be sci-fi. It's sci-fi. You or Gareth. Or maybe
And this
maybe
is from
sorry,
a non-fiction book by that author.
a non-fiction book by a sci-fi author. A non-fiction book. So like Ursula K. Le Guin type person. She's
Isaac Asimov. Is he mid?
These are all good guesses.
What did you say?
Isaac
What did you-
Asimov is that time, but I don't know if he wrote any non-fiction.
I mean, you're along the right lines. You're thinking of classic sci-fi authors.
What about Arthur C. Clarke? Did he write any non-fiction?
Can I take a guess?
Do it.
Go for it.
Is it Philip K. Dick?
No.
Ah.
No.
So not Arthur C. Clarke. What about H.G. Wells? H.G. Wells. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say I'll give you one more guess, but go for it.
Well,
Is it Ray Bradbury?
It is Ray Bradbury. Yes, well done. Yeah, good. It is Ray Bradbury from his book Zen in the Art of Writing, because he did a lot of writing about writing.
Oh, Alice loved Ray
Bradbury.
Ray Bradbury, yes.
Yeah, good shout, Gareth.
Well
Yay.
done, Gareth. So
It's
another
my
mark.
favourite author.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Another of you. I
Take
picked
two
it up.
guesses.
No, I should've
11.
asked.
It just seemed
I mean-
quite harsh for him. Seemed quite a brutal metaphor for him, but yeah.
Very
Yeah.
emotional. Very.
Yeah, he was. Every morning I jump out of bed and step on a landmine. The landmine is me. I think he was talking about writing. It's in his book on writing.
That's a
okay.
brilliant quote, though, actually. It's a good
So you have got 11 marks.
Well done.
You've really beaten Charles Heathcote. What we haven't done is the super match game.
Yeah.
which we will do. And we'll have to sing the song Super Match Game.
Super match game. Promises made. Promises
Promises
made.
made.
Oh, that song, yes.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Exactly. So we'll have one final quote, and what we'll have to do is, before we show the quote, Charlie, you have to pick one panelist
Oh no.
who's going to match you.
Oh.
So the others aren't going to do their right. They're not going to write it down. The other there's only one panelist you can pick.
This is really hard.
To see if they guess your Charlie brain.
There's only I don't know.
I'll show you the quote first. I'll be nice. Okay.
I'm trying to match. It's impossible. I don't even know what one's going to come out my own.
There we go. All you need is love, but a little blank every now and then doesn't hurt. Go. Love, but a little blank every now and then doesn't hurt. Who are you going to pick?
I don't know whether anyone would match me on it because I was very silly. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go with Gareth.
Okay. Right, Gareth. All you need is love, but a little blank every now and then doesn't hurt. And I invite you, Gemma and Katie, to have a little think of an answer if you want.
I don't know.
I've definitely got an answer. Definitely not what Charlie would say.
Yeah, I don't know if this is what Charlie's going to say, but I've written something down.
Wait, I've heard of it. So,
If it is this, I think I've got to guess who it might be.
I can't write this. I'm gonna say. I don't know.
Although, would she have said this? No,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You ready, Charlie?
No, never.
Sorry.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
I think it's wrong. Like, it's not wrong. It's because I don't. I'm going to say. Ready?
Ready?
Snog.
All you need is love, but a little snog every now and then doesn't hurt. Oh, that works. Good.
That's nice.
Very nice. Very lovely.
Yeah, I definitely
Right.
said that.
What have you got, Gareth? I suppose it doesn't match.
No, Charlie's one's much lovelier. Alcohol.
Excellent.
That is a good one. Yeah, so marks for that, definitely. What did you put, Gemma? Did you put one?
I didn't write it down, but I would have said violence.
Violence. Doesn't hurt. Very good, very good. Little violence every now and again doesn't hurt.
That's the most Gem answer ever. I should have tried to think of you to pick two so you can.
Amazing.
Did you have one, Katie? I didn't. If you didn't,
I did. I wrote down cake.
Oh,
Kate,
yeah.
the actual answer. It's chocolate.
Oh.
Little chocolate.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt.
Chocolate is life, and cake, and biscuits.
And I suppose then the fourth quote is, all you need is love, but a little chocolate every now and then doesn't hurt. And any ideas? So I'll tell you, it is a famous illustrator.
Quentin Blake.
American illustrator.
Okay.
I'll leave you that. There we go.
I don't know American
Yeah, I don't think I know any famous American illustrators.
This one, most
Gary
people
Larson.
I know.
But you know, it's not Gary Larson, but good shout. But no, because Gareth.
Charles Schultz.
It is Charles Schultz. Well done. Gareth,
He's Peanuts, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
Peanuts.
love him so much. I love Snoopy.
Yes. Well done, Gareth. That's another
Well
point.
done.
The total, if I'm totting up the points here, 14 points. Yay!
Well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you, panel.
Well done to the panel. Well done,
Holding me up.
Charlie. Look at that. You managed to do. You did that really, really well. So, well done. I'm going to try and do this again at some point. But thank you for coming along. I hope you had fun doing it. I hope it wasn't too
That was
much.
brilliant.
It's so much fun.
Good.
And I wasn't rude once, apart from about Emily.
You did really well. Right. So what I'm going to do is say goodbye to the recording, but I might see you in the green room after. Bye, one. Blankety Blank.
Promises